Hello, I'm Sam, and welcome to 4 Minutes 2, the 4-minute geek pop culture podcast, giving you all things geek from the previous week. On today's episode, a review of Amazon's new spy series, a comic series that makes you fear the internet, and the latest in geek news and media. Got it? Good. Let's get to it. Citadel, Episode 1 and 2, Review. The info. Citadel is an American spy action thriller television series created by Josh Applebaum, Brian O, and David Well for Amazon Prime Video, with the Russo brothers as executive producers, starring Richard Madden and Priyanka Chopra Jonas as agents Madison Kane and Nita Sen, with Stanley Tucci and Leslie Manville among the main cast. The synopsis. The global spy agency Citadel has fallen and its agents' memories have been erased. Now, the Manticore crime syndicate is filling in the power vacuum. Citadel agents must remember their past and find the strength to fight back. My thoughts. I'm noticing a trend with Russo brothers' action style, ignoring Marvel projects. It feels like drinking your favorite soda that just started to go flat. It's okay, but you know what it could be, and you feel a little shortchanged. Citadel, like The Gray Man, is nice visually, has an interesting enough premise, and the actors do an okay job, but everything that should be cool doesn't feel earned. Richard Madden and Priyanka Chopra Jonas are likable in their roles, and Stanley Tucci is always entertaining. The action scenes are solid, and the sets are beautifully expensive. Amazon reportedly spent $300 million, but the whole thing just seems, boring? Yeah, boring. And when you're making an action thriller series with so much competition, boring isn't what you're aiming for. If you like beautiful people doing action stuff and not much else, this is the show for you. I give this series 2 secret identities out of 4. Next, it's Comics Corner, a look at one of my favorite comics of last week. This week on Comics Corner, we cover Image's World Tree #1. Writer James Tywin IV and artist Fernando Blanco create a terrifying world where a secret, hidden away part of the internet is actually the scariest place on Earth and possibly the end of civilization. World Tree reads like a creepy internet story made into a comic, which I enjoyed, but might not be for everyone. If you like ridiculous hacking shenanigans, vicious killing sprees, and barely clothed harbingers of destruction, check this series out. Let's take a break. We're back with the second half. Here's News for You, a list of news stories you should know. Nick Palazzo, creator of the HBO series True Detective, was hired to rewrite the script for Marvel's Blade movie. Directors Michael and Danny Filippa, famous for the YouTube channel Raka Raka, are going to direct the live-action Street Fighter movie. IDW, the 5th largest comic book publisher, laid off 39% of its workforce this week. Chris Hemsworth and Brian Tyree Henry to voice Optimus Prime and Megatron in the new animated movie Transformers 1. And in rumors for the Fantastic Four, Paul Mescal is in final talks to play Johnny Storm, and Antonio Banderas is in talks to play Galactus, and rapper Crondon in talks to play Tombstone in Sony's El Muerto movie. Finally, in stuff to look out for, last week in trailers, we got Transformers Rise of the Beast coming out June 9th, The Witcher Season 3 Part 1 on June 29th and Part 2 on July 27th, Twisted Metal the TV series coming out July 27th, and The Hunger Games The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes movie coming out November 17th. This week, in games, Redfall comes out for the Xbox Series X and PC on May 2nd. In TV, Star Wars Visions Season 2 comes to Disney Plus on May 4th. And in comics, we have Marvel's Groot #1, DC's Shazam #1, Image's Star Signs #1, and Dark Horse's Survival #1. Look out for next week's Comics Corner for a review of my favorite of these 4. And that's everything. Please follow us on all social media things, linktree in the episode description. Like and review this podcast, and share this with some geeks you know. We're trying to grow the fan base. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time. 1.